Are you worried that your kids are not getting enough protein in their diet? Today I am showing you the lightest, most flavorful chocolate mousse, like the ones we eat in France. The chocolate mousse is as iconic and beloved as the chocolate chip cookie in the United States. It is served in cafeterias, it is made at home all the time. The reason why? Well, it's naturally high in protein and it's very simple to make. You'll see that with only 5 ingredients, you will just achieve magic. To me, the perfect chocolate mousse is a chocolate cloud. It needs to be light and airy. However, it still has a little bit of resistance before melting in your mouth. The dark chocolate inside the mousse is deep and smooth, never bitter. As a French pastry chef and busy mom, I'm going to show you how to use raw eggs without the risk of salmonella. You'll see that by learning how to make this very simple dessert, you'll learn how to make a ganache and how to master the perfect meringue, which is one of the base for French pastries. Are you ready? Let's get started. This is so good and exciting. I can't wait to share with you. Mousse stays light with raw eggs. Just use pasteurized ones or sous vide them at 140 degrees for 75 minutes. Now it's time to separate the eggs. Cold eggs work best. The yolk stays firm and doesn't break as easily. Organic yolks are even stronger. Now, meringues whip better with room temperature eggs, so while they warm, I'll start the ganache. To make the chocolate ganache, I weigh the baking chocolate before chopping. This makes it easier on the mess. And don't forget to tare the scale with the bowl first. The best way to chop chocolate is to use a serrated knife. Chop the chocolate into small pieces so that it melts faster. Next, warm the milk and the cream. I add a splash of water at the bottom of the pan so that the milk doesn't stick. I also weigh everything right in the pan to cut clean up. Heat on high. As soon as the bubbles form at the edges, turn off the heat. This goes very quickly, so keep an eye to prevent boiling over. Pour the hot cream mixture over the chopped chocolate and let this rest for 1 minute. Making ganache is all about creating an emotion, forcing cream and chocolate to combine. Stir in a circular motion at the center. After 30 seconds, a shiny chocolate cream will form in the middle. Keep stirring until the entire ganache is glossy. Look at this. Look at the elastic texture and how shiny it is. When making egg whites, there are basically 4 phases. In a clean bowl, add some salt to your egg whites. When the egg whites are foamy, which is phase 1, then you can start increasing the speed and start adding your sugar. I'm using brown sugar here because it enhances the taste of dark chocolate. In the second phase, what you'll see is that when you lift up the meringue, what you get is something very foamy and liquidy. So keep on beating your egg whites at medium-high speed. In the third phase, when you try to lift up the beater, what you'll see is the ribbon stage. You see that? The meringue falls very nicely like a ribbon. Keep on beating. And finally, in the final stage, which is after about 6 to 7 minutes of whisking, what you get is this firm peak. And when you turn it over, we get what we call le bec d'oiseau. It looks like a parrot's beak. This is the texture we are looking for to make our chocolate mousse. Do you see the bottom of the bowl? There's also a peak that forms when we lift up the whisk. The last step is to fold the meringue inside the chocolate ganache. It's important that the ganache to be warm, below body temperature. If it's too cold, the egg whites will not mix properly. What you can do is you can put the ganache in the microwave at very low power to just rewarm the ganache. To fold the egg whites inside the ganache, use a spatula, scoop from the bottom and lift it over to the top in a circular motion until it just combines. I fold half of the meringue first, And once it's fully incorporated, I will add the second part of my meringue. This allows better control. I like using a glass bowl so that I can see the bottom and make sure that everything is fully incorporated. Here's the second half of my meringue that I will fold into the cream. Look at the texture of that meringue. Do you see how creamy and light it is? In general, you want to fold until you no longer see white streaks, but it is more important to underfold than to overfold. Overfolding will make you deflate all your egg whites. In the final step, it's important to be very gentle with this chocolate mousse. Pour it slowly inside a small container, put a lid on, and let this refrigerate for at least 3 to 4 hours. And there you have it, a dessert that is naturally high in protein and made with clean ingredients. You will feel good about serving a dessert that's equally delicious as it is nourishing. Bon appétit!